Hey, what's going on, anime fans? Let's get into it. Hell's Paradise, man. We are sitting on the ending of Hell's Paradise, episode 13, Dreams and Reality. Now, what can we say about this, man? So they go into a fight, they fight and moved on. He's split into his final form. And what can we say, man? It was just action packed in this beginning, man. I mean, if you are down for some slicing and dicing, man, it's it, man. Shion is just like on another level. They're seeing the Tao. They're finally figuring out that hey, they need to work together to use their strength. So they form a team. It's gonna be Sagari, is gonna be Nurugai and Shion, as I said. They join like a triple threat team. They use their powers to basically take down, Mudan. Now, the interesting thing about this, man, and like as I was watching, it kind of like always feels to me like, they gave Sagari like, oh, she's omnipotent, OP power, and it's like, come on, man. Because is it now the story shifting? Like, I haven't read the manga. I'm gonna go ahead and read the manga to give you a little bit of insight. But it's just like, are they shifting the story now to Sagari having like an ultimate weapon and stuff like that, or she has a divine power or something like that? That's the kind of stuff that got me, Nick. I was just like, I was watching it and I was like, oh man, I thought Gami Maru was our guy, I thought he was the,
Yeah.
the ultimate power, and it's like it's doing the whole trope thing on me. And I was like kind of like disappointed on there because I know Shion is to be like exceptionally good, right? And then
Yeah.
he's like, oh, Sagari's skills are surpassing mine. Oh my god, and I'm like, oh Lord, not again. I was like, we're so close, man. We're so close.
I,
So what do you think, man? What are your thoughts on there?
I don't know. I think for me, it's more of that yin and yang feel that they keep focusing on so much, where it's
Uh,
I think it's because they split them. And so it's kind of like now Gabimaru was kind of like the more calm headed one, and she was kind of like didn't know how to do everything. And now they've kind of
right.
switched at the end.
Mhm.
And even with the saying of his wife being, probably a ninjutsu or whatever, it just
Mhm.
feels like those two at some point are gonna meet up and yin and yang it type of thing where they need each other.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can see it. You've seen it throughout the episodes of like them two being drawn to each other in some type of way. But I think that's for me, that's where it was going towards. Whereas like, all right, now we're gonna see a different side of each of them. And I mean, I'm fine as long as I don't get no Vinland Saga stuff where Gabimaru is on like a whole nother thing. But he kind of seems like he's a loose cannon right now, so I don't think I'm getting that.
Well, I do have to agree with you. I was going to bring that out too. Yes,
Yeah,
the yin and yang. Because if you remember from what the other two Tenzai, like 3 episodes back, said that they have to sleep with May in order for them to complete their transformation into actual like higher level Tenzais, right?
yeah,
So that kind of thing, I do agree. I think they're all. I think this is all like maybe like a dream state, almost like not a dream state. I shouldn't say that, but like almost like everybody there is drawn to there because remember they keep on repeating the same thing over and over. These
yeah,
guys are special. These guys have something different. So I think they were all experiments at one time, right? Because remember he said they're all experiments, right? All of their monsters, all their
hmm
creations, and I think they're all being drawn back to this place, right? Because it does have that feel, and some of the human, like, because everybody has that exponential power right now. They got rid of everyone who did it, right? So everyone now has a way to see and view Tao, right? Or key, however you want to say it. So I have to agree with you 100%. I think it is a yin yang pull. It is that whole, illusionary, jitsu illusionary. And then at the very end, May's looking. Am I saying her name right? It is May, right? Yeah, May.
yeah,
So May's checking out Gamimato. She can see his Tensei, and then all of a sudden she notices like the portion of his head is being like gone, right?
yeah.
That he doesn't have that power or Tao in his head. So it's kind of like they said the more you use your inner strength, the more you're dead, right? It's like almost losing a limb, right? If you use too much, right? So that portion, I think, is like Gamimaru is maybe like a vessel of some type, So now, that being said, if you want to catch up in the manga, somebody brought out in the comments that's in chapter 40. Start from chapter 40 and then read onward, and that's where this season ends. In chapter 40 onward is where you can catch up and everything. And they said that it's actually a lot better in the manga than in the actual anime. They said a lot of things are left out, a lot of characters are blended, and we're missing a lot of detail that they're not bringing out in the actual anime. So, with that being said, yeah, I suggest everyone jump onto that manga because it's getting kind of intriguing, man. It's like, is it aliens? Is this actual night, like actual, like, is this the actual Edo period and stuff like that, or is this like all
Ooh,
imaginary?
yeah.
Is this all taking place in some type of like alternate an alien foreign land, and they're just like we're transported or something like that. I, without reading the manga, that's my opinions on it, but hey, it may just be some fascinating thing that happened in the Edo period that it's been covered up over time. So who knows, right, man? Shoot, let us know in the comments. All right, so in the end, all in all, Nick, what do you think of Hell's Paradise season one?
Amazing. I don't get how people are sleeping on this anime. I don't get how it's not talked about as much. And I gave it time. I gave it time. I was like, oh, people haven't found it yet. But everybody I've told or we've told to watch this has enjoyed it, has liked it. It's their avenue. The people that love Demon Slayer and Jujitsu and all those, they're loving this because it's a different flavor. And the
Right.
storytelling is legit. And for you to be able to leave out details from your manga and still have an amazing anime, I kind of like low key am kind of upset because now I'm like, dang, this could have been even better. But I get it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
No. But I mean that says for every manga, right? That says
yeah,
for every manga to
yeah,
anime. A lot of stuff is always left off. Like I'm reading One Punch Man, and it's like so more intriguing the manga than the actual freaking anime. And I love the anime, all both seasons, right? I
yeah,
love them. But it's just like so like I hated season two. But I reread the manga through season two, and I'm like, so much more detail, so much more fascination in those
yeah,
characters is because you're able to explain it more. And it's like reading the book versus watching a
yeah. I was
movie,
gonna say
right?
that.
It's
Yeah, I
like
get it.
so much more detail. So it's those kind of things. But I agree 100%, man. People are sleep on this one, and it's only like the fringe people are jumping on there barely. I think by season two, more mainstream and everything. But
Yeah,
all righty, man. Well, I mean, this is our prime rib, man. We throw this on the grill, we grill it up, man. We get that nice butter sauce, put the sage in there, put the rosemary, put the butter, and a little bit of garlic. Then we bring it off that grill, and we just make those tender slices for you guys. This is gonna be the one, right? Hell's Paradise. Now, next later on this week, we're gonna throw down the upcomers of July because it is July 2nd, and then this weekend, next week, we have some new stuff coming and dropping. So definitely be looking out for that. All right, guys. It is new season time. Today dropped Moku Tenzai, which is Jobless Reincarnation, season 2, episode 1. I mean, guys, this is the all isekais of all isekais, rated greatest of all time. So we're gonna watch it. We're gonna let y'all know how it is, and let's start this adventure all over again, guys. So y'all tune in. Let us know, man. We're just breaking things down, so we're doing things real quick. So y'all gonna let us know through the comments what y'all think. On top of that, make sure you like and subscribe our YouTube, our Twitter, our TikTok, all of that, man. We are throwing some stuff down, so let us know. Thank you very much, man. And Nick, do you got anything?
no, just be on the lookout, man. July is gonna be an interesting one, man.
It is. It's gonna be good. Because Jujutsu Kaisen.
Big fans.
All righty, guys. Y'all have a great one. We'll check you out later. Bye.
I
how much I'm working for this. I swear my dreams are too important.